Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Star Trek Armada 3. Today we're playing as the Klingons again, and was that I actually wasn't planning on making an episode right now, but I took a look at how many episodes I have to upload and how many are already uploaded, and I can only make videos on the weekends because on the weeks I live in a house which has 7 people living in it, and there's no quiet time. So yeah, let us further our propaganda. And I believe we're fighting the Romulans. I can't remember. It has been a little while for me. Not for you guys, but for me it has. Let's see, we have the fleet stationed here. We must have either taken devastating losses or I upgraded my capacity and so on. So, with that in mind, come on FPS, you can do it. My FPS is really enjoying itself right now. Going up and down. Let's go take a look at the shipyards. Oh, I can't even afford new ships. Alright, that's not always the best thing.
Station construction.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Please tell me I maxed this beast out. No, I didn't. Alright, well,
Station construction.
at the very least, I want that fleet to be destroyed in case what is it? I want that fleet destroyed if the starbase is destroyed. Then come on, thank you. And the best way to do that is install the Doomsday, which will destroy everything. It'll just detonate the station in the event of an attack, or in the event of the station's destruction, it'll detonate and destroy any ship. This fleet looked a lot bigger and menacing when it was on its way. This is nothing, and now we can see where Cardassia, god dang it, where the Romulans are directing their resources. Really, the problem I'm having with this lag right now is that on the screen I'm still getting FPS, and it shouldn't be this choppy. It's something that the game does when it starts up sometimes. But let's take a look at, let's just overview here. There we go. Apparently we're following something, and that's probably not helping us at all. And I'd like to redirect this fleet, if the game will allow me to, zoom in. There we go. Thank you. Then I have Nukjas here. Everything is ready. Ooh, let's start working on
Station construction complete.
Let's upgrade all this. There we go. Now
I am ready. We will climb the reports.
here we go. We shall begin an assault over there. Really?
Station construction complete.
Alright. And now if we take a look over here, mainly just Dominus classes, which I believe are carriers.
Sanitary research is complete.
This station will fall, I can tell you that. I do not see it surviving.
Honor and glory.
Now the destruction of this fleet would not be very good, but as you can see we do have a lot. How many ships are in this fleet? I'm just curious.
Enemy ships are
Oh
on
my.
the way. Be ready.
We outnumber that other Romulan fleet around 3-1. Oh. Oh my. See, that right there is bad.
Get us moving. We have created a new weapon.
It appears that we have a Romulan counterattack a war. They're trying to fight this war on two fronts. Smart tactic, because I don't have any defenses really positioned in this side of the Empire, although reinforcing it won't be a problem. Really, this is gonna get annoying. So my fleet looks like it travels through the warp space much faster. Now let's take a look here. There are more Romulan warbirds, except these are fleeing. I do want the fleet to turn around and set a course back for Klingon territory, because the planet will not be able to survive the Romulan assault without reinforcements. Luckily, I believe I have at least upgraded all the research, which upgrades my, oh yeah, we move at much greater speeds at warp speed. Now let me look at my tactics menu. Set engagement area to gravity well. There we go. I want all the ships in tight positioning. Now I believe some of these will begin immediately moving towards the planet, or towards, I have a space station still under construction. That will grab their attention. And this is a buzzard. I believe this is their colony ship. Let's take a look. Let's zoom in and just take a look. Yeah, it might be. I'm not sure. But here we go, and our fleet comes in. And it's giving some Romulan ships, it looks like, another idea. Now let us. Jeez, some of these ships are a lot slower than the others. Now, how is this ship doing? Or this station? The station still has its shields online. And we'll upgrade the weapons and destroy as many of the ships as we can. And Badlands Nebulas are pretty impressive. Oh, and I did, Lenora classes are moving to and from. Lenora classes aren't threatening. They're the scouts, I believe, Con.
Station construction complete.
I just wanted to experiment a match with the Borg. It was like a 5-man match. I made a fatal mistake, which was putting the Borg on the same difficulty level as I put the Federation, or not the Federation, as I put all the other factions. And well, needless to say, we got absolutely destroyed because the Borg actually got powerful enough to where they built their dreadnought, which I'll tell you is not a nice thing, especially since you're the only faction left in the match that hasn't been either critically damaged by the Borg or destroyed completely, because the Romulans had been losing territory and resources fast, and the Klingons died off. So, yeah. Alright, well, as you can see here, any Romulan ships that had been attacking our planet no longer are. Our fleet is extremely effective. Now, the Romulan fleet, on the other hand, is fleeing. And I do need this station to be upgraded with veterans and enhanced tactical capabilities. There we go. Now there are some critical, or not critical fleets, I would say, but there are some important ships that are fleeing. We're probably not going to be able to catch up to any of those. The battle here, we have not lost our shield capabilities yet, but the Romulan ships are taking heavy, I wouldn't call it heavy losses, but they are taking losses, definitely. Yeah, alright.
I am ready.
The Romulans are most definitely fleeing.
We seek
the sight of the Klingons, though. They will most likely retreat into their territory, set up a defensive position, and we will launch a counter-strike against them with our fleet.
We have created a new weapon.
Alright, now let's go take a look here.
I am ready.
I'm tempted to build some ships here to save this station. I think that's what I'm going to do. Begin a war on two fronts with the Romulans. I actually have a fleet here. My fleet of Nukja. Now, I do want some capital ships developed. I'd like a Ravenous, and I'd like whatever General Martok's class is.
Enemy ships are on
Even
their
though
way.
I
Be ready.
despise General Martok's ship because he makes me angry because he was so effective against Cardassia. Alright. Now we will need several Deathrite classes. We need some more metals, and we need some dilithium, and we can purchase.
Enough resources.
Frankly, we just don't have the money to build up another fleet.
Enough resources.
Our economy isn't a problem. It is simply just a problem of we've spent so much money on defenses, and we've spent a lot of money on just other things in general.
The day will be
Oh, god
ours.
dang it. Is this the tactic we're going to use with the Romulans? Because it does not impress me.
For the Empire.
I am not impressed. We need the destruction of the Romulan fleet, and we need it soon. And I know it's kind of weird to go from a mod of a game to the base game, but I was thoroughly considering after this, after I finished a complete playthrough of Star Trek Armada 3: A Call to Arms. I mean, I'll probably do more playthroughs, but I was thinking of playing the base game for this. It'd come to my mind. I thought that would be interesting, because I played the base game, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't very good, and I didn't put much time into it. Well, yeah. And then when it came to Star Trek Armada 3, I kind of, yeah, it was a natural. It was a relatively easy game to learn. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, they are taking several losses here. And my fleet will be all they need to just basically, I believe, finish them off. Although the space station could probably do it by itself. Unfortunately. I wish I had known that before I had redirected the fleet again. I suppose this is why we're building another fleet.
The day will be ours. Enemy
Now,
ships are on their way. Be ready.
let us go back here
The dogs of war.
and take a look at what's
Reinforcements
happening.
have arrived.
Oh no, our Deathrites are joining this fleet. I didn't want them to join that fleet, but not much we can do. Alright, that's how many Deathrites we can build. Now, let us take a look at the attack on my station. Shields have not gone down yet. All the ships, but their capital ships, it looks like, are remaining. Or, yeah, are destroyed. This capital ship is damaged severely. And this one is about to go down. And by God, that nebula is
Our fleet just
bright.
arrived.
Alright, so they just lost that Shadow class. And so that that is left of the Romulan invasion fleet there is about to die. Fantastic. Now,
Let loose the dogs of war.
Romulan Raptor class, and my gods, what are we doing over here? Those are the mines detonating, are they not? that station has made it clear that it can defend for itself. Romulans look like they might be trying to get another attack going. Let's take a look here. Did our capital ships direct themselves here? Yes, they did. Fantastic. We have one more ship, and then we're going to open up the new front. Our first target will be this planet here, because I can't leave any Romulan planet standing, because I don't have capitals only on. I don't have the capital destruction only. Which is something that if I were to do a playthrough of this game again, it perhaps is something I would do. Because once you get to the point in the game where I am now, you know you're going to win. And they can't pull anything. Well, nothing that at least has been pulled against me. And I'm not bad at this game, but as you saw with the Cardassian series where I accidentally put the difficulty too high, I'm not the best. I think it would be fantastic to defeat the game on maximum difficulty, but it's something that I'm never going to attempt. I don't think. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see Steam Overlay, but I have 122 hours into this game. It's crazy. How long has my current session been for this game been going? 22 minutes. I actually didn't realize I could probably do that too to check how long I've been going. Okay, now the Romulans have, it looks like, increased their defense systems. Oh, it's just a fleet. Alright, see, a fleet is not a problem. It's the mines that bother me. I don't want to take devastating losses. I want to take a loss here and there, then replace it, and that's that. I don't... These... Taking heavy losses are not... It's just not nice. Now, are they pushing us back here with their culture? No, we're pushing them, it looks like. See, it looks like that Romulan ship is fleeing. It knows the fight is lost. Fantastic. No, they do have heavy ships. Lots of ships. Their fleet is fleeing. Now, before we take any losses, there's a lot of Nookjos, which I would really like to redirect at the station and deal with the minefields. But it looks like that is not going to be the case.
We seek honor.
Now, I believe this cluster of Nookjos is about to get absolutely destroyed, because that is a lot of mines to survive. Yeah. Now, what are these guys doing? These guys have orders to pull back, and the one thing that they're not doing is pulling back. I don't care what you guys think your orders are. Your orders are to destroy the station. Because the station, I believe, may, unless it's brand new, will be... Yes, it is a brand new station. And it is being decimated by the Klingons. Now, mobilize our capital ships to open fire on the planet. Another Romulan station destroyed. This fleet is much, much smaller, but it is still a large fleet of ships, which should be capable of completely annihilating the Romulans. Now, if we go to war traditions, you can see that our defense and our weapons are in the works. Right now, we're working on increasing weaponry even more, which will increase our capital ships' thrusters. There we go. Now, let's take a look here. The planet is lost to the Romulans. Colonizing it would be nice. Yes, this is my colony capital. Let's cool down. Alright. Now, this planet is ours. I'd like to redirect our efforts on that planet. Now, the first thing we need to do here, upgrade everything. Now, we need turrets defending the area around the planet to ensure that the Romulans, when they launch a counterattack on this planet, will have to deal with minefields and turrets. Increased titanium production. Oh my god. Alright.
Planetary research is complete.
Yeah, I want this fleet holding position. Now. Are these all my Nukjas? Okay, Nukjas. Leave the fleet, or create a fleet. Now, Nukjas, engage the minefield. This should deal with any fighters they have. Hopefully. As these Nukjas are not in the best condition. But we need that minefield opened and cleared up so I can get my fleet through there. And this is what I hate about factions like the Romulans and the Klingons. They use minefields a lot. I'd like to begin destroying the mines before they come at me, because that is definitely preferable.
Planetary research is complete.
Let's see.
All roads lead to death.
Now we've entered range of the station. Alright, there goes 4 of them up those. Make that 5. That fleet has been decimated.
We seek honor.
I'm trying to think, because I'm assuming that their capital planet will have similar defenses. I don't know whether we should. I believe we should wait for reinforcements on the Nukja classes. But let us see what we are dealing with here. Oh god. Something somewhat similar. Open fire on the station. Yes. This is a thoroughly upgraded station. Yep. Alright. So our fleet there, which is much smaller, has gone through the minefield successfully and attacked. So let us send this fleet through the minefield and hope that the losses aren't so catastrophic. They should not be that catastrophic. And if we need, I will actually, while we're doing this, I will order the construction of several more Nukja classes.
Planetary research is complete.
The IKS Ravager. Oh my. Now, I'm hoping that some of these Nukja classes will attack the mines, but that does not look like the case. Oh my. I really hate minefields. If I could take one thing out of this game, that's exactly what it would be. Minefields. It's not that they're pointless or stupid. In fact, it's the opposite. They're just too powerful. And I didn't really, I never used to really know how to deal with them, and now that I do, I just don't like dealing with them. They're just a pain in the butt. I despise them. Now, how is this battle going? This station will be destroyed, without a doubt. But still, we're taking losses in both fleets. Not surprising, since we are fighting inside a minefield. This station is about to go down, it looks like. I just lost something, and it must have been relatively powerful. Oh no, they lost something. This Kivet class. I'd like to redirect my capital ships to begin engaging the planet.
Station construction complete.
Now,
Yes.
just take a look here.
Station construction complete. The day will be ours.
We have taken losses here. It looks like a death rate, maybe 2. Nothing too serious, but they are still losses. This station, I believe, will be destroyed in time, but just in case, I'd like to send some reinforcements to that area. So game, if you will stop lagging, thank you. You will order the construction of 7 death rights to reinforce the fleet with a smaller
We
fleet.
have created a new weapon.
Our larger fleet here, come on, will begin the bombardment of the planet, as well as continue to attack the station. Once the station is gone, the planet can be successfully bombarded without having to worry about not being able to capture it.
Station construction complete.
Preferably, I would not like to lose any ships, but... Now, are these not finished yet? Nope. Alright.
Let loose the dogs of war.
Oh, I believe it was Kern who just went down. Alright. I'd like to inspect here. Thank you, game. Now, yeah. This fleet is taking some losses. Much heavier than I would have hoped. And that is understandable. What this fleet needs is this fleet... Ooh, look, somebody messaged me. Oh, no, I lied. It was iFunny. Alright. This fleet needs to be tight and hold their position. IKS Scythe is now level 10. Fantastic. Now, how's the construction of my reinforcements going? Well, the first round just started.
Let loose the dogs of war.
Alright, come on. Game, don't do this to me. This is what happens late game, I suppose. It's to be expected. Now, this fleet has decimated that area. I would absolutely love it if we can get this planet into our control, so we can move on to the next, and the next, and so on. And that fleet over there is the fleet that is taking heavy losses. This is where all these notifications telling me that a fleet is taking losses are coming from. I simply believe I did not provide enough ships to open up a second Romulan front.
I thirst for battle.
I think that's exactly what it was.
Let loose the dogs of war.
These ships will be ordered to make their way here, but they will make their way through there, then to the pirate base, and then to here. Come on. Now, oh boy.
Let us make war.
Hostile culture is too strong here.
The day will be ours.
I will leave one
May all our missions be filled with
Death Right
glorious
class.
battles.
A battle has begun. We will drive them before us.
To defend this planet,
It is ours.
and let us make our way here.
Drive before us.
Now, really, what are all these?
I thirst for battle.
These are ships that are not part of my fleet anymore.
For the Empire.
Create a single
Increase
fleet.
power to engines.
Come on. All tight. Hold position.
Honor
Engage.
and glory.
Come now. Looks like the allegiance of this planet isn't the best. I would like to strategically fortify this one, as well as explore it.
We do not have enough resources.
Oh, we're running low on metal. What a surprise. No, our death rights must be preparing to move out. The Romulan station was more than we could handle.
Created a new one.
Now, let me just check the time again. Where are we going? Oh, 37 minutes. I guess I am going to call this an episode here, guys. Let's just save. Yeah, this is the game I was playing. Maybe, well, I was just saying, maybe I would show you you guys, after the Romulan and board playthrough, you'll just see how much of a fun time we have. Anyway, I have been the Finkle 11, and you have been watching me play Star Trek Armada 3 Call to Arms, my Klingon playthrough, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.